how's it going? I hope that you are all doing super well. I am just doing a quick get ready with me today. I have the day off, so there's a few things I want to go do, and yes, grabbing coffee is definitely one of them. How did you guess? But I just wanted to do a chatty type of makeup video, so we'll see how that goes. I mainly just want to get out and about today and I don't know, just go do some things. I really need to talk about this top that I'm wearing. I have a love-hate relationship with it. It is a beautiful top, but it is so very flimsy that I have to use like awkwardly placed double-sided tape, but I love it so much. And it is chilly out today, so I'm gonna put a brown jacket over this and it like goes together so well. But I love this top, but I also hate it. Let me show it to you. This is the top. As you can tell, it is super sheer and it falls off one shoulder and then it's up on one, down on the other, and it's just so beautiful and I love it and I think it's such a flattering color. But like I said, I'm having to use the weirdest placement of double-sided tape and it's kind of annoying, but it's so cute. And also like the sleeves can go a little bit longer if I want them to. I don't know, it's a very beautiful top. I just hate dealing with double-sided tape. But let's get into the makeup. I'm gonna bring back my little puffy headband deal. I love this thing. Like on previous videos from like even a couple years ago, I think I've used this one or I had a different one, but and of course I always got my AirPod. I know that around here somewhere there's a little microphone that I can use. I just need to find it and start using it so I don't have to use my AirPod, because without it the audio is very poor and obviously I don't like that. So I am getting started. I've already like gotten my face primed, I guess you would say. I used my sunscreen and then I put some of this Equate brand hydration gel. So this one's basically like a dupe of the Neutrogena and I love that stuff. I'll put that on and then I just kind of lightly push up with this and then I let my face set for a while and then I'm good to go. So I'm going in with this. I picked this up at Dollar General, so it was maybe like $4 for this. And it's a BB cream, so it's very light coverage and I really like that because that's just how I've been preferring to do my makeup lately, is just, you know, very light coverage. And usually I'll just put this on my face, but I'm really nervous that I would get it on this shirt and that would really bother me. So I'm just putting it on my sponge, which I'm well aware I probably need to clean the sponge. And I typically do like to clean all my sponges and brushes like at least once or twice a week with Dawn dish soap and warm water. And then I just let it dry out. But yeah, I think I mentioned this before. So I do have acne. I do have eczema. I've been having eczema breakouts on my hands lately. So it's been, see, here we go with the shirt. It's been like, you know, rather annoying in the way that it is just, it's very itchy. It's been hurting. My hands have just been hurting. And although they aren't red, except for like in like on certain parts of my knuckles, it's just the itch is there and I can just feel it. But anyway, I do have breakouts, acne and eczema on my face, and I'll get both acne and eczema on my neck as well. I know it sucks, but and I used to cover my face like completely. I would do like such thick makeup. I wouldn't do anything that was light coverage at all. I would just like pile it all on to hide it, you know, because I was like, I just felt embarrassed. I wanted to hide it. It just made it worse. So I just go with a very light foundation now. And I really like this cover. Did I say cover girl? Yeah, I really like the CoverGirl one, and it just doesn't feel heavy on my face. And I've been using it for, maybe I got this back in December, I can't quite remember. But so now I go in with this. I love this, by the way. It's this Wet n Wild. It's a contour palette. So it has the contour. It has what I use for I use this under my eyes, and then I use this just to kind of like shade my face. So I will take some of this first. And I have this little purple puff. I can't remember where I got this. I've had it for a while. But I will just dab it and I put it under my eyes. I grabbed this LA Colors Compact. I love this. I picked this up at Dollar Tree as well. And it's in the color Nude. So it's this, and I believe I showed this in a Dollar Tree haul a couple months ago as well. But here's that nude color. And it works for me right now because in the winter time, like winter and springtime, I'm very pale. And if I do want to like add definition to my face, or if I feel like a foundation is too light, I'll just add the bronzer from this contour palette. So I'll just put some of that on. And as you can tell, I do not put foundation on my nose, and I rarely put powder. I'll just kind of do it towards the very end. That's just, I'm not really fond of doing anything on my nose. I feel like I get something in my eye. Okay, so that's done. So now I am going to take my little Studio Selection powder brush. I picked this up from Dollar General like, maybe like 5 months ago. And this was like a $2 brush. I use it and clean it. It has done me so good. I think it's about time for another one because it's not the highest quality, and I can see that some of the like hair bristles or whatever sticking out, so it's probably time for a new one. But this thing has lasted me pretty well, and I also think it's a good thing that I'm not very rough on my brushes and stuff, so they can last me a while. So now I just go in with this darker like bronzer here, and I just kind of tap it off, and I'm gonna use my mirror for this, and I'll just go around my forehead here and then a little bit on my cheeks. And that's that. So as you can tell, the room is coming along, and I'm really, really excited about it. So yeah, it's coming along together nicely, and it's feeling like very warm in here and just like a really fun recording space. And so I'm really happy with it. And the window that I set in front of, it just, with like my phone right in front of it, it just is like the perfect lighting. So I'm so happy with it. So it's not so much of a work in progress anymore. I don't know what else I want to add, but I'm really happy with how it's coming along so far. This dang shirt keeps irritating me, but it's so cute. After I video this, before I go out, I'm just gonna like retape myself and just kind of go from there. And also on days when I am just kind of like, staying in or going out, or even for work, because even at work, I do like to, do my hair and makeup, but there's a lot of times I just don't wear makeup. But I just wanted to do a video today, so that's primarily the reason I'm doing it. Otherwise, I would have just done some powder and bronzer and went out the door today, but I wanted to do a little video. Okay, so I did foundation. I used my contour palette. I used my LA Colors powder. And now I literally just showed this in my last video. It's this autumn berry blush that I love. And in the video, I know I was talking about how I don't like the like sponge that it comes with. So it can like kind of cake up on the cheeks. I have to use another brush to like blend it out. But I was messing with it like a few days ago, like right after I filmed the video. And I found out that I can just unscrew this. Again, I have to be so careful because of course this blush would go everywhere on me. And it just unscrews. I'm not gonna turn it too much, it will fall, but it just unscrews. So that way I don't have to use this if I don't want to. And so I'm super happy about that. So I just take my blush brush, which this is another Dollar General Studio Selections brush, and it didn't come like this. The handle broke off, but I love this brush. I love the bristles on it, the hair, everything. So that's just what I use. And it's kind of perfect too. So because it doesn't have that long stick on it for my blush. But this one I definitely have to be like so much more careful with because that loose powder, it's a lot of loose powder in there. So I take it on my brush and then I just use this lid and kind of like swirl it in there so it doesn't go like everywhere. And then I just apply. I'm definitely going to need my mirror again for this. I keep saying that every time. But this autumn berry shade is so pretty and I really like it. I love using a lot of blush. Sometimes I will say I do have to tone it down on the blush, but I really like blush. Elf brand, it's not picking up well right there. Maybe not. It's okay. I'll tell you. You get the idea. It's Elf. It's the Instant Lift Brow Pencil. So I use this one. I will just brush out my eyebrows, which I just trimmed my eyebrows this morning because, spoiler alert, I am like so hairy. I constantly have to like shave my face, tweeze my eyebrows, and trim them. So yeah, fun stuff. So I'm gonna go in with this. I'm gonna get in a little closer here. And I don't really draw on, I just kind of fill in the spaces that were over tweezed. And when I get to the end, I just kind of bring it down a little bit. And I really, really like dark brows. And that's what I miss about blonde hair, which we'll talk about that in a second. But that's what I miss about having blonde hair. And I also do like it on other people when they have blonde hair and dark brows. It is such a pretty contrast, in my opinion. I love it. But let's talk about the blonde hair situation. I have videos quoting me. I'm so embarrassed about how like I will never go dark again. I'm never gonna like do anything dark brown. And you know, obviously here I am. I just couldn't do the blonde anymore. I tried so hard pretty much all of last year, from January of last year up until maybe it was September. Yeah, doing blonde. I went to multiple salon appointments. I did stuff by myself, like on my own. And long story short, it was just stressing my hair and myself out. It was horrible on my hair. It was very expensive. My hair just did not look healthy, and I was trying so hard because I really like being blonde. And the best blonde that I've ever had was around like 2014 to 2015. It lasted like a year. and then I had colored it back to really dark, but that was the best blonde I've ever had. And ever since then, I've just been trying to go back to that, and it's just hasn't worked out for me. I'm gonna curl my lashes. And so I'm just going back to my natural. Even this isn't my natural, but like close enough. And also right now I do have like a type of gloss in my hair that's a very like burgundy maroon color. So in the sunlight especially, it's very, very red. But yeah, it was just too much all in all. And you know, on top of that, I've got grays poking through. They've been like coming through since I turned 30. That's when I first noticed them. And I have a lot of people, like so many, almost everyone, and my dad's side of the family, like immediate family, that are just like silver haired, and it started young. And even right now, I can see my grays, and I'm not in a rush to like try and color them. I'm honestly just trying to not color too much anymore on my hair unless it's like a gloss or something. But yeah, I think the gray for me is just gonna be inevitable. So I'm just gonna kind of lean into it. I'm pretty sure it's just one cousin. It could be the other one. They're sisters. But the only one that I can think of right now, I believe she just started going like gray, like silver gray. And if I recall, I don't think she's done anything to her hair. She just let it go. And it is like, the last time I saw her, it was just all gray. And she's beautiful. It's just crazy because I think she started the gray, like going gray young as well. But yeah, so that seems to be in my future. So the mascara that I just used is this Essence Call Me Queen. And it's purple, like my shirt. And this one's a really good one. I'm almost out, so I need more. And I'll alternate between this one and this LA Colors Volume Lash. They're both really good. And I like the packaging. It's so cute. It's like, reminds me of, I think it was Maybelline. They had like maybe it was like a chapstick or a lipstick like a long time ago, like back in the 2000s or something. And I swear the colors were that pink and blue. I don't know. So I have talked about this before. I cannot wear eyeshadow. It's been since January that I've tried to wear eyeshadow. I'm too scared to try again. Typically, I will put like, I have some eyeshadow palettes and I'll use them down here, and it does just fine. Nothing breaks out. But I am so scared from when I last did my eyeshadow on my eyes last year, and they just swole up. Like I could not see. They were just swollen, and my eyes were in so much pain. And I was like, well, I wondered if it was my eczema, and it could have triggered my eczema too. So I tried a different eyeshadow, but same thing. So it has been over a year. I'm too scared to try it again. It was so bad. My eyelids were so itchy, and that was during the time that I was experiencing eczema all on my neck and like patches on my face. And yeah, it was just bad. So I think like the eyeshadow, I had already been having eczema here, and it had calmed down, but I think the eyeshadow probably triggered my eczema symptoms. It was horrible. So basically I'm just too scared to do eyeshadow again on my eyelids, but I can use it like below my waterline. And that seems just fine, but I'm not going to do that today. So I just stick with mascara for the most part, or sometimes, you know, nothing at all. I'll just at least curl my lashes. Okay, I think I clumped it too much on the left side, but it's okay. So mascara is done, and next I do my lips. They feel a little dry right now, so I'm just gonna take like the tiniest bit of Vaseline. And I love Vaseline. I am like a huge fan of Vaseline, like the petroleum jelly. I get my Vaseline brand all the time. I think I just said Vaseline like 4 times in 5 seconds. I'm sorry. But I have so many of these little ones that I carry around. They're amazing. I use it for so much. My skin, my lips. So I just need a little bit, like the tiniest bit on my lips because they feel dry. And now I am going to go in with my LA Colors Gel Lip Liner. And I love this shade. So this is in the shade Rosé All Day. How original. But I am just going to line my lips. Okay, so what I do after I line my lips is I just kind of smudge it a little bit with my finger, like very lightly. Just a little bit. And then sometimes I'll just do like a few like lines and then rub that in too. I just feel like it gives it, like blending it gives it a more natural look. And I know I already have full like big lips, but I like them to be so big. I love lip liner. I will never stop loving lip liner. And then I just take this new lipstick that I've been trying out. It is Wet n Wild. It is this rich satin or satin. Oh my gosh, I sound so dumb. But I guess I like berry things because the blush was autumn berry and this is buried life. Ooh, like a buried life, like a berry. Ooh, not the other berry. But anywho, I'm just going to take this and do my lips. Here it is. I also, oops, hold on. I have setting spray for my face. It's Essence Fix and Last Instant Setting Spray. It looks like this. And this one was gifted to me as well, so I'm not sure where this came from, but let me spray that real quick. Actually, totally forgot. Okay, and it's not like I have much to set, but I don't know, it also smells good, so yeah. But here is my makeup look, and this is typically how it is every day. There's some days if I'm like going out, I will do like a full face as in everything I just did, just more amplified. I'll like use a different foundation that's not light coverage, and I'll do like darker on the blush, more like bronzer type of thing, and I'll like focus more on my lashes, and I'll just, you know, put more emphasis on things. But this is pretty much just my daily makeup, and you know, I'm really happy that my skin is in such a better condition than it was last year this time, because I was in so much pain last year with this eczema all over me. And you know, so far so good. Oh, and also you guys, I am trying so hard to grow my hair out. I have not cut my hair. I had my last major chop was August of 2024, and then last March, so March 2025, I got like a type of shag cut, but she only took like an inch total off and just kind of did some layers, so that doesn't count. My main haircut was from August of 2024, and this is where it's at now. And I'm telling you, it was so short. We did up to here, which I loved it, but I am letting my hair grow out for the rest of this year. I'm not cutting it unless it's a trim. And from my hair being this short, it was short, right? Look how much it has grown. Let's see. And I know, don't even say anything about the, you know, like the split ends, but it has grown so much, and I'm excited to see how it's going to look in August of this year, because that'll be, oh, is my tag sticking out? Oh well, because that'll be exactly 2 years since that huge cut. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I am just not touching it. I probably need to trim it, yes, but I'm gonna see how long it can get by the end of this year before I cut it. Because yes, I do prefer short hair. I love short hair on me personally, but I haven't had my hair long since like the end of 2022. It was so long. It was like about to like down here. And I just want to see how it can get, before I, as I always say, before I inevitably cut it again, because it's just what I like. But I am so happy that you watched. If you did, thank you so much. That is my makeup for the day. I am going to do a few things around here before I leave. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab coffee. And I love February and coffee time because there's all these fun flavors and a lot of raspberry and cherry flavors, which aren't always around like all year round at certain places. So I'm very excited about that. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna get off here. I'm rambling because I tend to do that so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care, stay safe, and have a really great day.